guys, welcome back to another episode of SimCity. Okay, so last time we went ahead and built the Department of Education in our other town. We went ahead and just did a little bit of cleaning up in our town. I turned off the amusement park because our town is not functioning at the time. We got our first high density commercial, but we're really trying to work on getting some high wealth here in this town. And I believe we planted some here, but it does not look like, which is unfortunate. I'm probably gonna have to delete this park and move it, which is actually what I'm gonna do right now. I went ahead and changed the graphics settings back to like all medium. I'm gonna tweak with them some more because there was an update to my graphics card and I had to optimize it, and it looks like it can handle it just fine. I'm still getting 30 frames per second right now, which is fine with me. So we'll see if that gets enough room now. And then we're going to place, I think, a smaller park here. Just place it right here. There we go. Oh, we got the petition to build a community college approved too, so that's something we're going to be starting probably in the next town over. Alright, I wonder if this will have enough room now. No, that's going to build right there. It's not going to have enough room. It must need more room the other direction. Let's see. I don't see any high wealth stuff yet, so didn't get any development. I know this area is just really crappy with the way it's laid out, that it's going to have some problems developing, but I was hoping for something. Maybe we'll get some later. Did we get any in here? I don't think we did. Our commercial is really starting to develop, though. As you can see, it's really starting to kind of change the field here. Which is good. They're making a lot of profits. We got an event here tonight that hopefully we'll make some profit on. I know we didn't make as much profit last time because the same thing happened by the amusement park. And I did build this over here as well. Though I don't see any upgrade and stuff yet. Alright. Let me go look at what education is flashing at. Community college, and he's telling classrooms are full, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna have to build another school, I think. Ooh, we got a blimp to cover the area. It's interesting. I have to see where that ends up. Ooh, I don't know if I want to place this, honestly. Well, we'll go ahead and place it for now. We need another school. I don't want to fit these schools over here, but you can see now we have a high school and we have a community college we're going to go build in the other town, and we're going to send people over there to go get an education. And then I'm going to keep working on this town, though. I'm going to build on this so that we can get this, because this definitely has more students and is much more likely to reach that goal, so that we can unlock that. So 950 plus 550 will give us more than enough. So we'll go ahead and we'll let that fill up. I'll add another bus. I'll add one more bus thing. And we'll see if that sorts itself out. So still here we have not enough freight producers, which figures. Don't know what to do about that. Oh, I see. We got a blimp to cover this event. That's cool. So maybe we'll get more people here for the event tonight. Oh, we're still losing money, but it's a long way away. Alright, so we'll let that do its thing. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about all that profit they're making. Let's make sure we don't have any riots first. Nope. Good. They can also riot at the recent addition we just built, which is... can see them working in the yard, which is the mayor's mansion which we built. We have the mayor's house that we built a while ago, but this is the mayor's mansion, and this does more than just do the environment. It works in the other one as well. You can see it's pretty empty. There's a lot of space it takes up, and it's rather empty for the space that it does take up. Now, it does cost a monthly thing, unlike the other one, so it does cost 100 an hour. Or rather, no. All of them do, but they just cost money. But anyways, you can see that there's different sections. Like, there's 4 here, there's 4 here, there's 4 here, and then there's 4 here down at the end. And this is like a little tiny thing you kind of focus on. Kind of like work towards, and you get little perks for like being a good mayor, basically. It's expensive, but you can see it costs no. Oh no, I'm sorry. Some of them cost to build, some of them don't cost anything. So never mind it. They're not expensive. I totally lied. But you can basically see that you have to do certain things. Like for instance, if I click on this now. For 6 hours in-game, we have to hold a mayor rating of 75% or above, which is if you go down here, we have an overall rating of 82%. So at the end of this 6 hours, it will tell us, and we'll get to add on an addition. And I don't remember if it's just one of these 4 we can build, and we have to do something else to get the rest, or how that works. But you can see all these are little additions, like the flags of the city, a barbecue patio, a fountain, a statue, a balcony, the guest house, the guard post, the sports car garage, the extension wing, the limo garage, the greenhouse, the tennis court, the swimming pool, the lookout tower, the party wing, and the SimCopter 1 landing pad. So you can see some of these have... Okay, yeah. So, like for instance, you know, only a mayor rating of 75% or more, but we have to have upgraded the mansion 12 times, which means doing everything basically before it. And then you can see some of them are really hard to get, like a mayor rating of 95%. I think there's one of the badges that is a really high mayor rating, or one of them is really low. Yeah, have 24 hours of a 75% or better approval rating. So that one's really easy, and then of course I did this one just for fun. But to get an approval rating of 95% or more is just crazy difficult to do. Okay, so we're gonna let this, so we'll come back to this once the time ticks. Before we come back in here and then just end up like waiting a bunch for these events to happen and see money we're gonna make and see what's happening in town. Oh, speaking of which, this is, it was a high density medium wealth. So we got our first high density commercial building. But before anything else gets too crazy, wait, this is beeping at me. Why is this beeping at me? I don't see it. But we're going to go to the region, and we're going to go ahead and hop over here. It tells me they need coal, so we're going to go take a look at what's going on in this town. Because I want to plop some education buildings. I want to get a high school and a community college going, so we can start commuting students from my town into this town, and kind of start doing like a little swap here with workers and students. All right. So they have 10 out of the 20 tons of coal. And where's our storage building? We don't have any coal stored there. Yeah, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and... I don't have the money. I'm going to take out some loans here. Just kidding, I already took out big loans. Holy crap. Ooh. Sorry, guys, we're raising taxes. Especially on industry. Industry is going to get higher taxes. Well, I do want to add more coal so that we make sure we don't have power, because if they lose power here, then we are screwed in our town as well. Not just here. Alright, so there's that school building there. I'd like to... Why is that angle too sharp? I bet you I'm just going to have to delete this, because I'd like to put the school buildings here on the main road to make it easy access. Let's try this. Alright, Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, that should work. And then let me do that same thing again here. I have to destroy those factories, but they'll rebuild. No time. Whoa, what is going on? Guess I'm gonna delete this too. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. Let me make sure these are still zoned for industrial because, you know, sometimes they can... Sometimes they can, you know, get off track. I'm going to put the schools right across from the industry, but that's just what's going to happen. Or I might actually put them on this back road here too. Yeah, let me upgrade this road. Just go ahead and update it because it will be for school. And then what I'm actually going to do is go back to my other town because I don't want to take out more loans. Load up this one. I'm watching the biathlon on the Olympics. It is one of the most interesting random... I mean, it's not random because you can think about how it's such a realistic thing. But the cross-country skiing and shooting is such an interesting combination. It makes for such an interesting event that it's really, really quite good to watch. Okay, I want to go to the region, and I'm going to send a gift. I talked that you could do this, and one of the achievements is sending like a gift of like 1 million or 500,000, and I just did it to myself one time just to get the achievement. But I'm going to go ahead and select, it has to be a claimed connected city, which is this one, which is Hakatate, and you can send alloys, coal. I don't have any coal to send them. I don't have anything to really send them. Yeah, I have nothing to send them except for actual money, which in this case is what I'm going to do, which it's pretty good about going up. I'm going to send 140k. That should be good, right? We'll probably make that. Hopefully, we'll make that money back in the event. But I'm going to go ahead and send the gift. So gifting, and it has received 140k. So woo! Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and load back up. Ooh, look at this. Look at the pollution over here. You can see the pollution here. There's not much wind getting rid of it. I'm gonna pollute the whole region up with this. I'm gonna have to be careful with the industry here, but you need it. I need the industry. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, the wind must have changed direction or something because it's getting bad air quality everywhere. Alright, well, we're going to get back on. And we're going to build this stuff because it's what we need to do. Reticulating splines. And of course, it's night in this town, but day in the other town because that makes total and complete logical sense. Alright, well, we're going to go to education. We're going to build my first high school, which I'm actually going to place here. I'll place the university on that main road, or the community college. And then the community college, of course, which we will build here. So hopefully the people should start reacting to that. I'm going to also build a public library, because libraries are good. I'll place one over here. Place it next to the place there. So that should help just about everybody. And it looks like they're low on water. Oh yeah, it is a pretty dry area here, isn't it? So I'll just place another one that should fix that. And really we just need, at some point I need to do some more expansion to get the population back up, because the population has to increase for me to build more of these things. That's basically the only reason this town is here, is for this stuff. I will develop it more at some point though. Alright, well let's go ahead into each of these. Actually, first off, before we have a mining crisis, I'm going to have another delivery truck and I'm going to add on another thing here. So hopefully that'll help. as far as delivering it goes. Let's see what this has to say. We're really going to smarten up these students now, Mayor. We are on a great course here. If we keep going, we're really going to give these students a good head start in life. Glad you see it that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and build the high school sign and the flag, of course, as I always do. They've got the school buses. I could add a gymnasium. The triumph from human spirit and misery of the nerds. Boosts tourist attraction in the city. Increases median wealth, residential land value. Ooh, it boosts the tourism in the city. I might have to build one of these in our other town just for the heck of it. And then, of course, more classrooms. I'm not going to build a gymnasium right now, but once this town grows, I definitely don't see a reason why we can't supply that in the town. All right, let's see what the community college has to say. The one side effect of an educated city I forgot to mention. Sims are actually now more in tune to the problems around them. You'll have to pay special attention to things like pollution, crime, and fire. Smart Sims won't put up with it. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Because the interesting thing is, like, fire, uneducated Sims are more likely to burn down your town. But educated Sims are more likely to make that a problem. You know, if that makes sense? So why are they on the roof? So it's kind of interesting, actually, how we have to, like, actually counteract that now. So we have to, like, beefing up our forces either way, basically. But the pollution will probably soon become a problem, as you can imagine. So let's go ahead and see what this has to say. Waiting room is filled to the brim. Yep, sure, we can go ahead and add on another addition. I'll also add on this sign. And then I saw something beeping at us. Oh, the trash, the waste disposal. Garbage overflowing. Since you haven't built a garbage dump, your city's polluted with garbage everywhere. Oh my gosh, so it is. Okay, honestly, I was almost certain we were paying for it to get removed. Are we getting it removed? No, I don't have a dump, like, anywhere. I have it burning over there. Should I have them... I'm going to go hop into this town. I want them to be taking our garbage. I don't want to build another one. I'd rather just come here and burn it all. Alright, let's go look real quick. Ooh, and it looks like we got ourselves an upgrade. We're really close to upgrading Town Hall again because we're approaching 75,000 residents. We'll come back to this in a second. I want to finish up with the dump real fast. I want to finish up in that other town. Trash. Let's start with 3 and see how that goes. And then I'm going to build more for myself in this town. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright. Okay, actually, yeah, let me go run back. I'm sorry I'm loading back and forth so much. I know it can get a little bit tedious, but I want to finish with this town. I know there's a lot of loading. They have to herd the llamas every time. I don't know why there's so many freaking llamas in this game. You can't actually see the animals like you could in SimCity 4 Deluxe when they were everywhere. Alright, so before I get distracted again, let me go ahead and see if water is being fixed yet. No, it's not. I need to build another one. I already know I unlocked the arcology. Let me build more dirt road. Whoops. You kidding me? I'm not sending myself another gift. I'll send it later and I'll pay them all off. I need more water right now. Okay. back to what we were saying with this, the community college. So it's interesting, it has the classes 4 times a day. There's actually students going there already, which is good. But we don't have any regional students yet. I'm curious to see if that's going to change. Now they do have the bus transport system between the two, and I could add, for instance, like an airport or another air building or a air department here, or train station even. Okay, so let's see. College sign. I guess I can add a college sign. College signs are cool. And then the flagpole. So extension wing adds more classrooms and teaching jobs, generously donated by Anon Y Mouse. I don't know who that is. That must be a creator of the game or somebody who actually helped fund the game, and they decided to put their name in there somewhere. Okay, so it doesn't have anything but more classrooms. It's the university itself that I'm thinking of that's actually really interesting. No, this. Because this actually does a lot of cool stuff. Okay, so that's it for this town. I think this town's a little bit more stable now. We'll just let it keep doing its thing, and hopefully it won't collapse among itself. We'll come back here next episode and give it some more housing. But before I end up this episode, we're going to go back to my town and go where we started, which was with looking at the mayor mansion. And I'm going to go on the mayor mansion, and we're going to do the little update it says, and then we're going to wrap this video up, and then that'll be it till next time. Hurry up and herd those llamas. Okay, great. Alrighty. So, we're going to see what upgrade we've gotten here. Okay, I clicked upgrade, and it's shooting fireworks. I don't know what that means. So now I've got to do 6 more hours of 75% approval. Oh, I see. The upgrade allows me to place one of these, so I can place the flags of the city. How can you not be proud of looking upon your own city's flags? You know what it took to build this place. A lot at stake. Get it? Funny. If you look into the water long enough, you'll see the future. Not kidding, it's only water. Or I'm going to go ahead and just build the flag because it has no monthly cost, and I would rather it be that way. So I'll place it right here by the front. And then another 6 hours of a 75% approval rating, and I'll get this one, and then this one, and then this one. And then it'll jump to 80%. And then we'll get an 80% approval rating for 6 hours or 8 hours or whatever it's going to be. And then it'll be 90 or 85, and then it'll be 90. And probably 95 on the last one. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, for probably the first couple minutes of the video, I'll just leave it on fast forward in the town just to get this upgraded some more, and we'll see if anything interesting happens, and if not, it'll just be a fast forward time lapse of the town as I add more of these. And then we'll do some work on the other town, let it expand so we can get there. Let me see how many students we have in our city, just out of curiosity. Oh, we are so close. We are just so close. We'll do that. We'll get that for sure next time. Oh, is this event about to happen? Oh, how much more? Oh, look, we're already going to make 40,000, and the event doesn't start for 4 more hours, so that blimp is doing its job. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya!